Alright, so I just want to start by saying that actually wait, okay, so there is guns and stuff in this game, just so like before you play it, if you don't like guns, and like also the squirrel can die. There's no blood, no gore, not nothing like that in the game. But you are able to die. You're able to shoot other people. Um, but yeah, and also you're able to jump your squirrel in lava. Also, there's a part in the game, right, where there's like a stripping pool. Everyone's fully clothed, and you with the squirrel hop. I mean, you're not fully. I mean, you can be fully clothed, but you're a squirrel, so it doesn't really matter. I think. Well, in my opinion. But anyway, so then you can jump on the squirrel and you can like dance, but also you have to like follow along with what they're doing. Like if they tell you to go up and then go down, like you follow kind of. Like use their hand signals to kind of let you know. And if you're doing it right, they'll give you acorn. Then eventually you get a gold acorn, which I'll explain. But the first trophy you're gonna get probably, I think the first trophy I got is getting your first gold acorn. When you start the game, you start in a lab, and then you throw these, like you try to hit the red buttons around the room, and then there's some that you can't reach, so you have to pick up this panel off the floor. I think using R2, and then you throw it at the other buttons you can't reach, and then it'll make the little, like there'll be a force field around a gold acorn in the middle of the room, and you have to run and click and hit that to get your first trophy. But also, I should warn you, the controllers are a little bit different than you'd expect. Like, I mean, you are controlling a squirrel, but they're a little bit interesting. So, like, I think you can play the game on crazy games. I don't know if you can connect a controller to crazy games, but I think I'm pretty sure it's free. I think. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. Let someone know in the comments if you want, or something. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think you might be able to try it out on there and see how you like the controls. But yeah, they're a little bit interesting. I got used to them near the end. I think you might too, but they're a little bit interesting. Or like they're not how you'd expect. I mean, you might expect it. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. I'll just go through all the trophies, give you like a brief description, and kind of let you know what I think and any tips and all that. Okay, so yeah, the first one is top secret snack. Collect your first gold acorn. Is a little picture of a squirrel, and it's like blue, and it's a bronze trophy. I should just say like the bronze trophy. It's a bronze trophy, and there's a little picture of a squirrel reaching up for an acorn. It's like pulsing, and all the squirrel stuff and the acorn and stuff are all blue, and then the background's black. Anyways, and then actually, I think, okay, I'll just go through that. So that's the first story mission. When you're in that first story mission, there's other gold acorns you want to collect, but you have to get 40 gold acorns to beat the game. I think you need 10 for the car, 20 something for the jet ski, and then 40 for the little drone thing, helicopter thing. And then you could get more than that, but 40 will let you get it. Like, okay, because okay, let me just kind of go through. So when you start the game, you'll start in a little lab, and like I said, once you complete that, there's some secret gold acorns you can get. The story basically is 3 missions. The first one you start in the lab, then after you get enough gold acorns and normal acorns, there's normal gold acorns. Once you have a set amount, like you need like 10 to get the car. Once you get the car, once you buy the car, like let's say you have 11 acorns, you still have that amount of acorns, gold acorns. Gold acorns you don't lose. Like they're more like a passport. But then, like, normal acorns you do spend, like, if something costs 100 normal acorns and 10 gold acorns, and you have 11 golden acorns and 101 normal acorns, you'll still have 10 golden acorns after, but you only have 1 normal acorn after, but you have to spend them to get whatever. But after you get the car, you'll be able to fight the father boss, which I found personally harder than mother, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I might have just been doing it wrong. But and also, that's a good spot to shoot a bunch of agents. But when you shoot 100 and kill 100 agents, you get a gold trophy. Yippee-ki-yay, mother nutter. Defeat 100 agents. So, and that's a gold trophy, like I said. But yeah, and also you get a trophy for getting the car, the joyride, drive a car. And also for defeating father, you get the anti-tank. Oh yeah, the joyride, drive a car is bronze, by the way. But for defeating father, you get the anti-tank rodent, defeat father and his tank gold trophy. And then after that, you have to get the jet ski. Which I think is like 20-ish gold acorns. I don't know how many normal acorns, because all the vehicles also cost normal acorns. And then you get the nautical squirrel, ride a boat or water skis, silver trophy. Like the boat is the front part of the little jet. I guess it is a mini boat. The boat is the front part and the water skis the back part. You can control it from either spot. It doesn't really matter which part you get. But yeah, doing that gives you the nautical squirrel silver trophy. And then once you go down this little part, there's some gold acorns for killing the golden agents, I think, that you'll see shooting at you. But then anyways, after a bit, you'll go to the water park, and there's a lot of gold acorns there to get it up. And there's also 5 red buttons you have to click. Once you, like, all of them are done through different ways. Probably look up a guide. just to make sure you do them right. I don't know if I was explaining right, but yeah, like, use a guide, and then you find the red buttons, and then after you press all 5, it will open up the store in the middle part of the water park, which is like a giant tower up that you might have probably went up. And also, when you're in the water park, there'll be these people with rocket launchers. When they shoot a rocket launcher, if you press X or R2, one of those buttons, you'll be able to ride the rocket. That'll help you to some of the higher spots before you have the chopper. And then, what's it called? That gives you the trophy for rocket flying squirrel, ride a rocket fired from an enemy, which is a gold trophy. And also, in the water park, if you do get in a rock and you fall, I don't know if you have to press a button, but I just kind of, I don't know exactly remember how I got it, but you get but like if you fall, I think, or something, you get a superhero landing, perform a superhero landing when falling from a great height, bronze trophy. And then, what's the word? So anyways, once you press all 5 buttons, you'll open up the middle part of the water park, like that big tower part, and then you'll be able to spend 40 gold acorns and some other stuff, so you have to make sure to get all the acorns from around the game, just like you can use guides and all that to get all those. And then what's it called? Once you get in the chopper, you can either fly out and start giving but there's a haircut trophy with the chopper. If you get your blades on a dude's head, it'll make all these particles explode and be like so skibby toilet. I don't know why I said that, but no, it'll make all these particles explode off their head, and then it'll give them like a haircut, But you need to get, I think it's 30. Wait. Let me check. Let me check. For shave 30 citizens. Those like the normal people running around, and that's a bronze trophy. And then for close shave, you have to shave 30 agents, which you can run out So once you get in the chopper, you can either fly out of the area or go up. If you go up, it'll bring you to the boss fight. What's the word? So in the boss fight, it's a really good spot. But once you fly up, the first part of the boss fight, there'll be one area, and it has an invisible little barrier above. And there's also a red button for the first 2 areas that if you jump on, you get a gold acorn. Not that you really need it, because if you're in there, you have all the gold acorns you'll need for the game. But anyways, once you fly up with your chopper, or if you flew out and gave all the people haircuts to get the citizen trophy, if you fly up, it'll bring you to this part where I said there's those red buttons for the first 2 layers, but to separate the layers, it's like not invisible, so you can see it's like a force field type thing that goes away after you kill all the agents. But yeah, if you can shave 30 agents in this little spot, and that's a good place to get that trophy done with. But what's the word? And also another thing is, for all the different guns in the game, the cowboy gun, you start with the pistol. Actually, no, let me just talk. So first up, if you crawl up a dude's leg, but if you don't have any guns, you can crawl up a leg, go behind their neck, you can snap their neck on it. That's one of the takedowns. If you shoot a dude and then throw away your gun and then go up, once you shoot him enough, there's a little yellow bar that fills up. If you go in the little yellow circle below their feet and then press triangle, you can perform and you don't have a gun equipped, you can perform a no gun takedown. Then you do the same thing. If you have a pistol equipped, it'll do a pistol takedown, the cowboy gun takedown, rocket launcher takedown, grenade launcher takedown, sniper takedown, shotgun takedown, I think. Also, check PSN profiles. They have guides for all this stuff as well. And make sure that's all the guns, because I might be forgetting one, or maybe forgetting another takedown or something. But anyways, after you do all those takedowns, you'll get the trophy. Let me inspect. Let me inspect. You got the trophy. Action button hero. Perform every takedown at least once. Gold trophy. Which is pretty nice. And then also, when you're going around, when you get so after you defeat Father, you unlock some more areas. One of the places like a cowboy spot where it has a cowboy gun, like I said. But in one of the table, in the little saloon, on one of the tables, you can get a bomb. If you throw that, there's another trophy for finding all the latrines. I think that means toilets. John, Lou, and Dunny find every latrine silver trophy. If you just find all the toilets, you lose the guy to find those. But one of the toilets you'll see is an outhouse in the cowboy area. Throw a bomb into the toilet, it'll blow up and it'll make an oil explosion. And then if you hop in there, you get you get a trophy, which is if you jump in there, if you jump in the oil, but there'll be a little oil explosion coming from the floor. If you jump in there, you get the I'm an oil squirrel, strike oil and get messy silver trophy. Okay, and then also what's the word? What other trophies are there? Oh yeah. Also, after you defeat, after you go up with the helicopter and you do the little first 2 layers and kill all the agents, then you get a fight with Mother. The first part, Make sure if they open up the door when they're firing at you, you can shoot in there and get some damage. Even though the main the main point of the boss battle is to shoot the green parts to hit them down, and then while they're repairing, shoot the agents. But anyways, after you do enough damage, I think, or maybe just enough time happens, another part will happen where the lava will start going up, and you can get up into a second layer, and then what's it called? Then you get back in your chopper, and then the helicopter will start flying towards you. If you shoot like the little chopper blades, like the middle of it, they'll lose it and they'll fall into the lava. And there's a really cool peak scene where like they're in the lava, they're about to die. They shoot a rocket at you, and the squirrel, you think you're dead. No, you catch it, and then you like spin around and shoot it right back at them. Then after you defeat them, okay, so what I'm saying to them, because Mother is like the boss, right? That's what it says. But Mother and Father are both in there, and I think and there's some other agents in the passenger spot of the helicopter. But anyways, after they're dead, after you beat that part with Mother, like defeat Mother, you get the anti-aircraft rodent, defeat Mother and her helicopter gold trophy. And then after that, this is the hardest trophy. I don't actually know if the guns you bring in are what you use, but it is for me. But it might just always give you the machine gun. But for the street credits, get a perfect score in the credit mini game. You'll have some type of gun, maybe whatever one you had before, but I had a machine gun. And then if you hold down, basically you have infinite ammo, and you have to shoot all these little credits, all the names of the people that made the game will fly through. You want to shoot all of them, and then you get more. And then if you shoot all of them without missing any, like all 129 of them, you get the trophy. I think I might have read it, but I just want to make sure. Actually, no, I think I read it. But you get street credits, get a perfect score in the mini game gold trophy, and then I think that's most of the trophies in this game. There's reach for the sky, hold up a citizen bronze trophy, where if you point a gun at someone, sometimes they'll raise their hands up. Not always, but sometimes they'll try running or something. But sometimes if you do it once and then you run away from them, run the opposite direction, then hope another dude, it'll go on a little streak, and they'll drop normal acorns for you. But if you're doing that once, you get reach for the sky, hold up a citizen, and then you have to do that 20 for the crime wave, hold up 20 citizens gold trophy. And then sometimes if you don't have a gun, people will start admiring you, but sometimes they'll pull out a phone and take a photo of you. For photogenic, allow 15 citizens to photograph you bronze trophy. And then sometimes, if people are doing that, if you climb up their leg and then step their neck, or some other way, so if they're just holding the phone, you kill them or something. But then they'll drop the phone on the floor. If you press R2 and pick it up, you get the phone thief, steal a phone bronze trophy. But yeah, that's all the trophies. And I hope that helped. Anyways, you guys all have a good rest of your day. Yep.